Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Cooks Stuff. So the weather lately has been incredibly windy. Doesn't matter what the base temperature is, the wind has been knocking a good 6 to 8 degrees off of that, which as a result means that it's been pretty cold lately as well. But cold weather is perfect soup weather, and I love soup, so I figured I'd go ahead and make some very hearty windy winter soup this week. I've got a bunch of ingredients, so let's take a look at them and see what we're working with. Here are the ingredients for tonight's soup. Of course, we start out with our requisite chicken breast and some of my favorite negashio broth. I have a couple of stalks of celery to put in, as well as a big-ass carrot to chop up. I'm using some of this chili pepper penne that I used in a previous video when I made pasta. And finally, I've got some eggs. I'm going to hard-boil a few and slice them up to put them in at the end. So, I think this is going to make a pretty hearty soup. Let's go ahead and start with the eggs. They take the longest. We're going to be hard-boiling 4 eggs for this soup. While I'm waiting for that water to boil, I'm going to go ahead and cut up this 1 carrot and my 2 stalks of celery. That was 1 big carrot. Let's do the celery next. And that's my celery. Let's move on to this chicken. So my chicken is actually 2 chicken breasts and then a few cut up pieces of chicken breast that I bought on sale. This is one of the chicken breasts. I'm going to go ahead and get the other one and then the pieces, which are actually underneath it. That's all the chicken finally done. Let's put it in the pot with the celery and cook it up a little bit. Before we add anything else, we're going to go ahead and brown this chicken and cook up the celery a little bit. All right, well, I think that's basically ready to go. Let's go ahead and put in the broth and the carrots. Well, that's both pouches of broth, and let's put in the carrots. Ooh, there we go. All right, I'm going to have to bring that to a boil. Well, it finally started boiling, so I went and turned the heat down. We're going to simmer it for about 5 minutes and then add the pasta. And I have to say, it already smells pretty good. While we wait for that to simmer, let's go ahead and slice up these eggs in the slicer. All right, that's done. Let's go ahead and check back on the soup. All right, I think it's time to add the pasta. All right, we'll get that stirred up now. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. Let's check in on the pasta. Let's see if that is tender. Actually, it's pretty soft. I think we might be done cooking. Let's go ahead and turn off the heat. All that's left to do is garnish it with a little bit of this sliced up hard-boiled egg. All right, moment of truth. I have here a soup consisting of negashio broth with cut up white meat chicken breast, some red pepper pasta, some celery, some carrot, and a little bit of an egg garnish on top. All right. So first of all, it smells pretty good, actually. But as they say, proof of the pudding is in the eating. All right, here we go. Get a little bit of everything on a spoon there. It's still kind of steaming a little bit. Let's give it a try. See how it tastes. All right, I like this. This is a very hearty soup. It's very dense, a little denser than I expected, but I can't really complain about that. I do like a good dense soup, so I think I'm going to need another bite here. The pasta actually does add a little bit of heat to this. Not much, but just enough that you can kind of feel it in the aftertaste. So that's even a nice little bonus for me. So basically, this was not difficult to make. It's white meat chicken, you can get that anywhere. It's celery, some carrot. The chili pepper pasta I managed to get at Yamaya, and they were clearing it out, so I got it for a good price. But you don't need spicy pasta. You could buy regular penne pasta. If you want it spicy, add in a little bit of some sort of spicy seasoning, and you can get the same result. Anyway, I have a lot of this left in the bowl, which I'm going to finish off, and I have most of the pot back there. I'm going to be eating this for a few days, but I don't care because it's really good, and I don't mind eating good food, especially good homemade food that I myself cooked. So, as always, I appreciate you guys stopping in. I will see you in the next video.